to purify all the karmic thoughts of humanity. Now, no matter how much we blame others or ourselves, it is useless. No matter what path we take, if we don't entirely change the vibrations of Goi Sensei or karmic thoughts of the people on the earth, I mean all of them, the world will perish. Let's say you donated a little money somewhere, and that's it. You did a little good for an individual, and that satisfies your conscience. Such a thing won't save us from the disaster. You gave a little money or did a little good for someone. Will such things save the world? Such small good won't liberate you. If we don't change our fundamental good deeds, if we don't alter our entire deeds, in other words, if we don't eradicate the vibrations of our karmic thoughts from the earth, humanity won't be saved. We have come to such a crucial point. For example, let us suppose there are 1.5 billion good people and the other 1.5 billion can do bad things without remorse. No, even if 80% of them are what we call good people, they won't be able to prevent war. They cannot prevent natural disasters either. The karmic vibrations of war aren't a matter of good people and bad people. President Kennedy of the U.S. is a good man, and Prime Minister Khrushchev of the USSR may be a good man as an individual. However, when people are caught up in the karma of the nation and humanity, a certain good people can never resist it. When karmic vibration comes in, for example, a rumor that the Soviets will do something, the U.S. will immediately set up a wartime system and try to intercept them. The other day, a radar on the front line malfunctioned. In the U.S., planes carrying atomic bombs were about to take off all at once. If there had been one more moment of delay in the information, war might have broken out. That's what actually happened. Nowadays, the U.S., the USSR, and the People's Republic of China all have systems in place that can lead to a world war if they need to. They are just prolonging the crisis. That's how they are positioned and standing by, facing one against another. So, if a single fire started, it would burn up into a big fire. So, it doesn't provide security if 80% of the world are so-called people of good intentions. That kind of goodwill doesn't work. I insist that it's not enough at all to love someone just a little bit. What then should we do? Conclusively, we need to eliminate the karmic thoughts of all humanity in the world. The physical world is there, and around it is the subconscious world, where there are full of impure thoughts. Above it is the spiritual world and the divine world. They are pure and filled with divine light. The subconscious world is full of ideas of protecting the physical self, which have been accumulated from past lives, swirling around as black clouds. Life in the physical world is being carried out, affected by the vibrations of these black clouds in the subconscious world. Karmic thoughts stay accumulated in the subconscious body, swirling around and around in the subconscious realm between it and the self. When they meet some conditions, they appear as a quarrel with your parent, for example. Where are the thoughts that you had in your past lives? Your thoughts go instantly to the subconscious world, as the two realms are directly connected. So, there's a mixture of evil thoughts and good thoughts in the subconscious world. They are circulating between the physical world and the subconscious world. Therefore, if you only think about the physical world, you will never be able to make this world a happy one. It is of no use unless we think of the physical and subconscious worlds together as a place of karmic thoughts. The most precious and best deed of all. People usually think only of the physical aspect of life, trying to make it better physically. However, if they do something good physically, such physical goodness has little effect on saving the world. So, our movement is about to purify the subconscious world, where there are karmic thoughts, vibrations, and the karmic thoughts with the vibration of light. If you clean it up and it becomes light itself, the vibrations of light from the subconscious world will naturally come to the physical world, and you will be able to improve your mind and do good deeds without knowing it. You won't have to tell people to do good or do this or that. For example, when President Kennedy and Prime Minister Khrushchev are about to go to war, they are suddenly reminded that it's wrong and that the world must be at peace. Such a wave of light will enter their mind. There is inharmonious vibration that tries to bring about war in the U.S., the People's Republic of China, the USSR, and in other small countries. So, more than anything else, it's most crucial to promote a movement to eliminate such disharmonious vibration. How, then, is such a movement possible? No one can go to President Kennedy and say, "You can't do that." Even if you did, he wouldn't listen to you, and even if he did, he wouldn't put it into practice. Or if you went to Prime Minister Khrushchev and said, you can't go to war, it wouldn't do any good. No matter how much you speak with your physical mind, they won't understand because physical humans are stupid. It's not about that. It's about purifying the impurities first from within that accumulate in the subconscious body and the subconscious world. It's essential to change the vibrations. Therefore, the most precious and best deed is to radiate the divine mind, the universal God's mind of peace, the mind of great harmony, and the divine light throughout the world. It is the most crucial thing in the present day. It will absorb trivial evils. For example, I always say that if a wife bullies her mother-in-law, it's a small thing. Divinities say that such a thing is a minor thing. As a matter of fact, many people pray the prayer for world peace with their left hand while bullying people with their right hand. They think, I bullied my daughter-in-law. I'm sorry. I feel bad. And they pray the prayer for world peace. May peace prevail on earth to compensate. The mother-in-law and the daughter-in-law pray the prayer independently. It's okay. The divinities say that praying the prayer for world peace makes greater good than the evil of the mother-in-law bullying her daughter-in-law or the other way round. That's why the divinities say there's no use dwelling on it. The divinities say you don't need to analyze minor evils. Instead, with your thoughts as they are, pray the prayer for world peace as earnestly as you can. You will become even smaller if you get involved in the trivial things. They say that the first thing you must do is to prevent the humans of the world from destroying peace. Otherwise, they will eventually perish. In doing so, the world will become more harmonious, and when the subconscious realm becomes purified, you will become purified before you know it. So, before anything else, throw all your thoughts into the prayer for world peace, like my tanka, a short Japanese poem that goes, my thought wishing for my own happiness melts into the prayer for world peace on every morn and eve. It tells you to cast all your wishes for happiness, such as the happiness of yourself and your family, into the prayer for world peace.
The prayer for world peace. May peace prevail on earth. May peace be in our homes and countries. May our missions be accomplished. We thank you, guardian deities and guardian spirits.